Welcome everybody to the Healing Circle, Thursday night, 29th of April. Thank you all for joining in, for taking part in what I hope will be a good evening. This week I'm going to focus on the COVID virus and the amount of deaths that have occurred, whether directly from the virus or people died of other causes, other reasons during that time where their loved ones can't or weren't able to get there, to get to the service and to be with their loved ones in their last moments. So I think we'll make a start now. Right, so as usual, if you can get yourselves nice and comfortable in the chair, and as usual question, if you're not comfortable, why aren't you? You've had all of 30 seconds to do it in, so you should be well practiced by now. Anyway, let's begin. Let's begin by taking a few nice deep breaths in. One deep breath in, right down to the pit of our stomach. And we let it settle there. And as it does, we become aware of that beautiful healing energy beginning to form. If you like, begin forming in a ball, a sphere. And enjoy that feeling. And as you breathe out, just breathe out and be aware of releasing some of the tensions and some of the trauma and stress you've been dealing with through the day. Just let that go and let that pass. And continuing to breathe in with each breath, that ball begins to grow in size and in strength. And again, as we breathe out, still more negativity within us is released. And the trauma, any niggly thoughts have gone. They have left us. And once again, we take a nice, long, slow, deep breath right down to the pit of our stomach, where that ball of healing energy is really beginning to grow and to form. And for the last time, we breathe out, letting go of the remaining stress or niggly thoughts that are with us. And then with our next in-breath, we begin to breathe into a rhythm that suits us and that suits our body. So we are breathing at our body's own rhythm. And as we do, we become aware of that healing energy gradually growing in all directions within us. We first become aware of it moving up through our torso, through our rib cage, to our heart, where it lingers a little while, helping release any final stress. And at the same time, it goes down from our stomach, goes down through our hips, through our thighs, to our knees, where it lingers a little while also, just gently caressing our knees, getting rid of any stress we may be holding there. And the energy begins to move up over our heart, up to our shoulders, again dwelling for a short time, helping to lose some tension, some stiffness, tightness from our shoulder muscles. And the energy moves down from our knees, moves down through our calves to our ankles, and through down to our feet, and right down to our toes. And it just goes a little way down through the soles of our feet, through the floor, down a little way into our planet. And the healing energy has left our shoulders, and it comes round up our throat, and then over the back of our neck, the back of our head. And from our throat, it moves up to our jaws and our face, till it gets to the very top of our head, as it does come up from the back. So as we look inside ourselves, we can see the healing energy is gently swirling around within our whole being, just bringing the peace and the balance back into our life. And as this is happening, just be aware of any areas of dis-ease you may have within you, and feel the healing energy working on that or those areas. And that is not only your physical body, it's also your emotional body and your mental body. And we just sit for a moment or two, enjoying this feeling that the healing energy brings within us. Every cell of our being is being touched by the healing energy, a beautiful color blue. And now I would ask you to see that healing energy radiating outwards from you. Not too far, perhaps a meter or two initially, where we call to mind all our family and loved ones, all our friends. We offer the healing energy to those people, that they may join us if they wish. And we see them coming into the blue energy that is radiating out from us. And we can see and we can feel the energy helping those folks, bring them back into balance. and back into alignment with their own energy. We allow that blue light to radiate a little bit further. And as it does, we call upon the people we know who are just perhaps an acquaintance, someone we happen to meet every day, someone who is friendly, someone we know perhaps well enough to talk to. And anyone you may see in your daily travels that you feel may benefit from the healing energy. Again, we offer it to all of those souls that if they wish to join us in the healing energy, they're very welcome. When we see them all, both groups of people, gradually coming back into balance, as we now begin to radiate that blue healing energy further out in all directions, gradually covering the whole of our planet. And as it does, we bring our attention round to all the people, all the life streams on our planet, that the healing energy touch those that wish to be a part of it. When we think of all the people who have dedicated their life to caring for others, whether it be in a hospital, an old care home, even in their own private home, looking after a close relative. We ask that the light shine brightly on those. And we also consider all the animals on our planet who we share it with. It is their home also. And we especially think of those animals, those creatures that are suffering, especially suffering at the hand of man. And we ask the blue light shine down brightly and encompass all those people involved with animals at any level, whether a domestic pet or a wild animal. And we also think of the birds in the sky. The blue energy is there for those also. And it may help them to live their life as nature intended. And we also, once again, think of our oceans and all the creatures that live within those waters. We ask that that energy is there for those creatures to swim in, to live in, so that their lives may be put into balance as it was always meant to be. And as you see our planet covered in this unbelievably beautiful colour blue, as you look closely at it, you can see several pinpoints of really bright light, like a laser beam, coming from within outwards. And as you continue to look and to find all the others, you find that they all begin to link with each other. And each light is from one of us that is sitting doing the meditation. The light now forms a beautiful, amazingly blue pillar of light shining from within that blanket around our planet. And as we look down or look across and see that light, I'd just like you to call in mind all the people that have passed over as a direct result from catching COVID virus. We think of them and their loved ones that are left behind. And we especially focus the healing light on all of those that have passed over and all of those that are left behind. That the blue light might help them come to terms with what has happened and to put their life back to some sort of normality. And those that have passed over, we ask that they receive the healing energy all the way until they reach their destination on the other side, wherever that may be. And now I would ask you all to think of all the people that passed over during the restricted times of COVID-19, where their loved ones couldn't also be with them due to travel restrictions. And we ask that they also, that have passed over, go through with the blue healing energy and also all their family and friends who wanted to, who needed to, but were unable to be with that person to say their final goodbyes. And we ask all those people that passed over, that they rest in peace within the healing energy. And the loved ones that were left behind, we ask that they also find their balance again within the blue healing energy, so that they too can continue their life as best they can. I'll leave you with those thoughts, that image, for a short while. And for the last few minutes, I'd ask you, as you see our planet with a blue blanket around it, and how you see people responding to that blue healing energy, and how everything and everyone is interacting in balance. I'd like you to visualize that and see it as becoming the natural energy of our planet, where the hatred and the anger has gone, has dissipated. We finally become to the planet of unconditional love. Where we all live in a peaceful society, and we are at peace with ourselves and everyone else. And now, my friends, it is time to start the return journey home. And as you return, allow your awareness to come with you. And bring with you any imagery you may wish from tonight's meditation. And now gradually feel your awareness returning to your body. And as you do, as usual, just have a bit of a stretch of your fingers and your hands, wriggle your toes, stretch your feet. And then when you're ready, just slowly stand up until you are totally grounded. Even have a shake or have a stretch standing. And those of you that haven't quite returned yet, just stay in the seat a bit longer. Please don't get up until you feel you are completely balanced and able to stand. And with that note, once again, I thank you for spending half an hour of your time with this healing circle, spreading the light around. And all that's left really is just to say, take care of yourselves and your family and your loved ones. And don't forget to tell them that you love them. And so until next week, I wish you good day, good night. Have a great day and week. Look after yourself. And thank you once again.